It's muted. Hello. Hello and welcome to a live stream. This is a fun special birthday live stream with all of y'all. I'm not used to streaming here, so you know I gotta like figure out how to do the thing. We got this Wave XLR here. Let me show you. We got a Wave XLR here, and it's got this little like capacitive button right here. And it's so easy to accidentally hit. Yeah, I wish it was like a physical button so I didn't accidentally hit it. It's so gnarly. Anyways, hello, thank you for joining me today for a live stream. My goodness. Let's do the auto. Okay. Let me know if you're in the chat where you're tuning in from. Thank you for the birthday wishes. We have Sadesh. I believe you were the one who was on the tweeters. Yep. Thanks for tuning in already. You have Fralls, Taylor. Glad you like your Pixel 6. What color did you get? Alex, thank you for the birthday wishes. Adam, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Joseph, thank you for the birthday wishes. Perrin, thank you for the birthday wishes. Darren, oh yeah, you have to go to dinner, but thank you for checking in, at least saying happy birthday. Oscar, thank you for the birthday wishes. Good morning. Here's the thing, I'm terrible at names. I will butcher it. That's the thing. There's a contest. There was a video. You can see it linked to it in the description, and you'll be able to see what the video was. It was the one where I filmed everything on the Google Pixel 6, so that was pretty cool. Let's see. Seafoam, Taylor, that's a good color. That's the one that I would get if I had a choice. And Pedro, Andrew, and Taylor, thank you for the birthday wishes. Also, my mother-in-law's birthday too. Oh, nice. Happy birthday to your mother-in-law. Let's see. Oh, Vincent, David, and Joey, thank you for the birthday wishes. North Carolina, Rob. Wow, that's awesome. I had no idea it was your birthday. Yeah, I have a hard time telling people about it. I tend to be a little, oh, thank you so much, Neil. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for the $10 for the birthday. I'll buy some ice cream. Let's see. Oh, hello, Nova. Tomorrow's mine. Oh, it's like Sakamoto. Happy birthday tomorrow on Thanksgiving in the United States. Tuning in from Rhode Island. Nice. Jersey. Pixel 6 Pro. Okay, so hey, Wyatt, thank you so much for the happy birthday. Yeah. Oh, thank you, KH. Appreciate that. Oh, you got it in white, Oscar? That's nice. Yeah. So I have all this over here. So, so I have this broken guy over here. Sadage, right? Just sad. Sadage. But I busted out for all the videos, and I only show the back because it looks better than the black one in my opinion. Thank you. See you later in MA. Yeah, and then like all the fingerprints show up so easily on the gray one, you know, so easily. But feel free to ask me anything about anything, Pixel or not or whatever. But you know. The contest. Oh, JV, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you for the birthday gift there. Team Pixel for life. Oh, you got it in white. Nice. That's a good color. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Josh, hello, bro. We'll be hanging out soon, I'm sure. We'll figure that out. Yes. So here was a cool thing. You know, here's something cool. I don't know if you guys know this. Well, I teamed up with Moment primarily to find a way for me to give back to all you and help you get the tools and accessories that you will need to get anyways, but something that'll help you, you know, create and stuff. And so I was able to get the like a coupon thing going on with them. Well, by golly, everyone, I was not expecting to have that many people buy through the link and stuff. I was like, oh, maybe 40 people will buy something from it. Well, you guys generated 1/10 of all of their sales for the case. It was all coming from you guys and gals. It's crazy. And so now they're really paying attention to the Google Pixel. That's a good sign. There might be some, like, I don't know, they might do some other things in the future, so that might be something cool to keep in mind. Yours is on Sunday, Bruce? Well, happy birthday on Sunday. Yeah, so these are pretty cool. I like these. Makes it really easy to, you know, put things on there. It's magnetic and all that stuff. But yeah, there's a link for that in the carousel if you want to check that out. But wait, why didn't Google send you a Pixel birthday cake? I don't think they know that I have, it was my birthday. I was debating whether or not to even have this stream, to be honest, like, you know, and sure. And I can't tell you that's a secret. Does the moment lens interfere with other photo modes? So it's only on the main lens. So it only goes on this one right here. But you know, the ones that I personally would suggest would be like the anamorphic or the macro, because it's like it's a vibe. It's a kind of look. But the telephoto one can be kind of nice as well. It won't punch in as much as the 4x telephoto, but if you want to use the main sensor, you can do that. Honestly, I would mostly go with those two. By the way, we're listening to my good friend Hannah Parrott's music here in the background here. She's a composer, extremely gifted. Watching my Pixel 6 Pro, nice. Ordered my best friend a Pixel 6 today, and he was really surprised and excited too. That's awesome. I hate looking over here. Let me move the chat over here somehow so I can see all of you a little bit better. It just live streaming. It is a lot to juggle. Let me catch up here. Sorta Sunny. Yeah, I see someone with Sorta Sunny. That's awesome. That's my favorite color. Tuning in from London, Mario. My goodness. Oh, Sadesh, thank you so much for saying such kind words. Lance, yo, what's up? Glad to see you here in the live stream as well, not just in the comments. You're kind of one of the consistents there. Any recommendation on the case? Okay, so Rob, that depends on what you're looking for. If you like, you know, more creative stuff, you would like magnetic, you know, accessories like MagSafe and whatnot. I like the Moment case because of the magnet, like at a baseline, just that. Is there an earthquake? It's something about me going live in earthquakes. Anyways, but if you just want a case and you don't need like all the creative, you know, lenses and all this other stuff, I do think the D-brand grip cases are great. They're actually really grippy. So that's nice. And because of the way it's all set up, it makes the whole back of it flat. So it doesn't have a lip like this or anything. You know, that's a good option there. Can you tell us about the retreat? Oh yeah, the MediaTek one. That wasn't exactly a retreat per se, but MediaTek flew a whole bunch of media and other content creators out, brought us out to Laguna Beach. I live in Southern California, so it's, you know, a drive. But it was amazing. First of all, the location was insane. I've never been to a place so nice and stuff, but yeah, I was trying to figure out like, what's the point of all this? What are they trying to do? Because there were some announcements and stuff on new chips and things like that, including some that you'll find on some flagship devices and stuff. And I didn't realize that they were like primarily dominating, you know, outside the United States. So they're trying to move up market a lot and to you know, break through some barriers and hesitations, and which I think would be great for America, because right now we really, you know, have one option for a lot of things, and you know, like the Intel AMD thing, you know, when you only have one option, it can get a little stagnant, right? So I think having, you know, some company that's a little bit smaller, a little bit like more hungry and humble, trying to, you know, go up against a giant could be good for everyone. You know what I mean? But yes, it was mostly to build relationships and get to know all of them. And my goodness, those people are like, I've talked to a lot of like corporations and businesses and stuff like that, and they're like the least corporate-y that I've ever experienced, especially for a company that is as large as them, which is kind of crazy. Like I got to talk to them about their family and like their history and stuff like that. They got to know about me. We had some like meaningful conversations. They admitted where they have some areas to grow in and stuff like that, and they accepted it with like, openness and humility, which is kind of crazy. Like when you ask the question, you got real answers. So that was kind of cool. What do you think of the moment zoom lens? Sorry, I'm catching up here. Like that 4x telephoto is pretty good already on the Pixel 6 Pro. And it's convenient. So I would say if you want to get like a lens, I definitely would encourage more of an option that is perhaps oriented towards something like adding like a vibe, or something that is a more characteristic, or like gives a unique characteristic, if that makes sense. So like the macro and anamorphic. Let's see here. Ooh, is that the clamp of death? I don't have the clamp here. This clamp is a normal one. The clamp of death, like everyone is I've received a lot of like comments about people being a little bit confused about what the clamp is. It's not anything that you would normally buy. Just if you have a car mount or anything like that, just buy it. It's fine. My clamp is like for production sets where you're working on like a TV show or movie set or something like that, and so you're like really clamping down on it, so it's like, it could clamp down like a whole like light bar, like some of the stuff that I have hanging here. It could actually clamp onto that and hang it from a ceiling. So it's that kind of clamp. It's very different. Sadesh, yeah, the magnetic mount is awesome. Clean Bob's, the giveaway is a contest actually, so it's whoever entered in to win. So it's yeah. Man, I miss out on their part. I was hoping to get a case of slept the moment telling on the 4X, see how I'd look at AX. No, I mean, I think it's fine. Like there's different issues that you get into with like putting the lens on something else other than the main lens. Thank you, Sarah. Let's see. I'm still catching up here. Jonathan Perdraw, thanks for the happy birthday. Arosha, thank you. Sri Lanka, that's awesome. Josh, yeah, the view is crazy. Fingerprint sensor any better? I haven't received the update yet. Is that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I still haven't received the update. I don't know how. Yeah, it's weird. Google sent me Pixel 6 socks for being a. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. You get older. Yeah, like when you're a kid, you get socks. You're like, ah, man, socks. It sucks. But as you get older, you're like, man, like, socks are expensive, man. Like, so like, I wish I could. I like getting socks. The giveaway is a contest. Sorry, it's a contest winners. It's not a giveaway. In fact, those useless for skull, they're super strong. Yeah. Taylor. You know what's up. What time is that? Do we have any Pixel 1? Okay, let's go over to this view here. Bloop. Okay. You know what? Hold on. Let me do this because I like everything in tiny text and it looks horrible over here. Let's see. Let's make this bigger so all y'all can actually see what's over here. Okay. Cool. Okay, so this was a contest. Thank you, Tarum. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know why the update's not yet. It's too late to enter the contest. This is announcing the winners. So the contest for all of this was because of the video that we had about the Google Pixel 6 camera. It was an entire video filmed on the Google Pixel 6. And let me pull it up here, make sure we're muted real quick. It was this video. So if you haven't watched it, this was entirely filmed on the Google Pixel 6 Pro, and using a lot of like moment stuff and whatnot. But the idea for this, it's too late to enter the contest, sorry. The idea for this was that you were to go out into nature, whether it's a park or something like that, and just rest a little bit and reflect. Take a moment to just listen to your surroundings and everything that's going on, and then you would go and capture something, a photo or video or something like that. Like the purpose of all of it was something in my own realization. Thank you, Stephanie. My own realization that I needed to slow down and rest a little bit. And so I was like, hey, let's be tricky and sneaky and have a contest. But that contest is involving me encouraging all of you to take care of yourself as well, and pursuing and fostering thankfulness and gratitude, which is something that I think our culture needs so much, and is something that has dramatically helped me in my life, and something that I want to continue to grow in. And you know what? It's Thanksgiving tomorrow, so how appropriate, right? But yeah, this was the video that was going over all that. And so we have some giveaways that are going to happen with this. First place will get a Moment case for any phone that Moment supports, so you do not have to have a Google Pixel device. Nefel Stack, thank you so much. So you get that. You get a Moment MagSafe mount of your choice. So there's a few that are here. We have, you know, these here. So you don't have to get some of the crazy ones that I like. You get your choice, and a Moment anamorphic lens or substitute if you want to get something else besides that. Autumn, thank you so much. Nice. Hopefully my audio is all right. We're using the space, the area mic. We're not using something up close. It's up here. And then second place would get the Moment case for any phone that they support, a Moment MagSafe mount of your choice, and a Moment macro lens. And then third place would get a Moment case for any phone that they support and a MagSafe mount. So there's quite a lot of options there. And man, there were some good ones in here. We had all of our mods go and read through them and vote on them. I read every single one of them. And let me tell you, this is in our Discord, by the way. If you're not in the Discord, you can totally go in there and sign up. We'd love to have you. Let me put that in the chat. So the Discord's over there. Yeah, it was one of those things where if you're having a bad day or stressful or anything like that, you could just go into this channel, the enter contest here. You could do that. Oopsie, I don't know who that is. Let's make sure we're playing the music we're allowed to play. Oof. Let's see. Here we go. Cool. Yeah, it was one of those things where you could read some of these and you were just like encouraged by it. And you felt better, and it gave you perspective and stuff. Focusing on thankfulness and, you know, hearing about other people's thankfulness and stuff like that was just incredible. There are many runners up. I wish I could have had more people win than just 3, but I couldn't. And we all voted on all that, so it was the most votes there. And this is in many ways another opportunity for me to give back to this community. I'm so thankful for all of you. I won't be able to do what I do without all of you, and I've been so encouraged by all of you and what we can do. Thanks, B14. Yeah, so let me see if I can. I'll mention some runner-ups. Let's do some runner-ups. So where's Kevin LA? Kevin LA. We'll read what his is as well. Is it over here? Kevin LA. Where are you? So there are 40 entries, which is crazy. Kevin LA. So he says, so after taking a short hike from my house, I felt an overwhelming feeling of peace. The last 2 years have been extremely difficult for me for a variety of reasons. Yes, but I had forgotten some basic blessings in my life. We all worry about money and our things and our successes and how much time we have left, but all that is very noisy and may not be based on fundamental truths. We all have amazing gifts that not only help us survive, but also shape who we are. The fact is, we are all part of nature before all else. And when this gorgeous bird of prey flew over, likely looking down on my dogs as if there's some tasty little treats, I saw the beauty of the natural order of things. The hawk was just like everyone else, always hunting and searching for what it needs to survive, but taking for granted his most amazing gift, the ability to fly. So crazy. And then, let's see, Senor Sarah Nora was another runner-up. Man, this is it's hard when you couldn't give prizes to everyone, but Sarah Nora Got this amazing picture. Check this out. Isn't this crazy? It's gorgeous. But this one said, my experience was to visit Barna Woods in Galway, Ireland. Man, I'm just in the United States. I had a hard time finding where to go for the competition, but my partner convinced me this was a lovely spot she had once been to before, so that's how I ended up in the woods. Once there, I went to a beaten path and got lost betwixt. Oh, you brought out the betwixes. The gnarling trees and rocky terrain, only to be shocked to find a very ominous-looking man-made shelter among the otherwise untouched nature. Instead of being creeped out, I felt inspired, to be honest. I went and sat in it. Oh, you sat in it. I let my mind calm and just took to the sounds around me. I thought the person who had the experience of staying here really had seen a part of the world most people are unaware of. I heard rare birds chirping diligently all around me, each one echoing among the trees in ways that meant I couldn't quite tell where they were. I heard rustling of leaves and soft winds tickle their branches and shuffling in brushes as little critters scavenged for food to sustain themselves. Beautiful things right here. It really made me satisfied with my life. What I took away from my experience, what I'm grateful for, is that no matter how hard our life can be at times, all our issues are man-made. They can be solved. The reality of the creatures living in nature is that every day is a struggle. It's a fight to survive. An animal doesn't get a day off to relax or chance to show its family how much it cares about them. It just constantly struggles to sustain its world. Us humans don't have to struggle anymore. We divide out issues as species amongst 7 billion of us, meaning any one of us could disappear and the world would keep going. I'm grateful knowing now that I don't have the weight of the world on my shoulders. We're all in this together. And I can take time enjoying being alive rather than scurrying desperately like an animal to get ahead and worrying that I'm not going to make it in life if I take a moment to rest. So good. Let's see. What do you recommend to do with your Pixel 6 Pro? I have the black version. What do you mean, Dane? Yeah, expand on that. Brandon, brother, Pixel 6 is a nice device, but they have to provide its face in line. Yeah, I would like that. I'd like all of those things. Yes, and then Beauty Fern would be our last runner-up, and then we're gonna go over the winners. We're gonna talk about the winners. Beauty Fern. Last week I went outside to have a sip of fresh air. It's been a tough year for me since I'm very far away from home, my home country, and I'm living alone in a foreign land. I'm currently working and studying at the same time, and if I have free time, I mostly spend it in my room. But sometimes anxiety and loneliness struck me, and I just don't know how to cope up with it. Feel for your brother. It got me to a point of asking myself if I'm doing the right decisions in my life. But I can say that going outside and having a different view aside from 4 corners of my room really helps with my situation. Being alone in the woods or just outside gives you an appreciation to nature, and it kind of makes me calm and gives me peace of mind. I also got into reading books and doing other stuffs. I hope this is worth sharing. Absolutely. Check it out. How gorgeous is that area? I'm jealous that I can't read out there. My goodness. Okay, well, let's get into the winners. Okay, let's see if I can find the first one. Third place wins the Moment case and a Moment MagSafe mount for said case. Let's see if we can find it. It's this one. We have Pixelated Joe. Check out this gorgeous video here. Thank you, McGrath Keller. Appreciate that. Oh, this one speaks to my soul. This is very much me. Says, earlier this week, I went to the beach to go for a walk and clear my mind. It's been a while since I had the opportunity to do some self-care, as I've been very busy and stressed from work. I get that. As a healthcare worker, thank you for your service. I find it important to prioritize mental health by going out and doing the things I love to do because that helps me unwind, recharge, and not get burnt out. As I walked along the shores, I became in tune with the sound of waves hitting the rocks to the cool breeze hitting my face and the seagulls flying in the air. Everything was so peaceful. Better yet, it wasn't crowded, so I felt like I had the whole beach to myself. What a gift right there. I was just thankful to be in the moment and just to be enjoying my surroundings. I decided to capture the ocean waves because just as life can be chaotic at times, there's always a calm that comes after the waves break and water subsides. This is beautiful. In the busyness of life, it's so easy to it's so easy to get caught up with our many responsibilities that we forget why we fell in love with our job career in the first place, or we lose sight of what is important to us. For me, I've been so focused on my career that it became just a chore or duty over a short period of time. I was reminded of why I pursued my career in the first place, and that was simply because I enjoy helping people. I'm also grateful for my relationships and the people who are placed in my life, because I would not be where I am today without their support. And that was shot on a Pixel 2 XL. My goodness. I don't know how big I can get this. It's probably cut off. But yeah, so good. So good. Yeah, I love this. This resonates in many ways. So, Pixelated Show, 3rd place winner. You win a case and a MagSafe mount. So if you're in the Discord, please shoot me a DM and I can get your address, and we'll have the kind folks over at Moment send that out to you. Thanks to Moment for helping me out with that. Thank you, Mervin. I appreciate that. Okay, 2nd place. This one's pretty wild. Mark of Cascadia. Let's get this one. Smart. Put a little GIF together. How beautiful is that? It looks like awesome from a phone. Like, my goodness. You got all the pans and stuff. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous is that? I'm jealous. Holy moly. Incredible. And you got the duckies. And a doggy. That is so gorgeous. I would love to be out in that environment. So this one says, yesterday was cold, wet, and rainy, but I still decided to go out and take a walk. I put on my rain jacket and set out, getting soaked in the process and taking a few video clips along the way to my destination. When I got to my favorite spot ever, the creek, I stood in the rain and enjoyed the moment, thinking about how lucky I was to live in such a beautiful place and feeling grateful for the nature and beauty despite the conditions. Then I shot a few clips testing out the new Pixel 6 Pro and my recently acquired Filmic Pro app. Looked really good settings there, and was eventually joined by a dog visitor. Here's a little minute-long edit I made of the clips I got. Congratulations, Mark of Cascadia. You win a Moment case and a MagSafe mount of your choice and a macro lens. That's going to be a good one for you. Now, first place winner is over here. Let's see if we can get to it. Harpet. Check out how gorgeous this is. It was a picture or up to a 1-minute clip. What case brand would you love if they made a case of the Pixel 6? I mean, I prefer Moment and D-Brand, honestly. Yeah, those are the ones I prefer. Harpet. So you are the first place winner. That's a gorgeous location. I'm blown away. I wish I could go there. But here's what he wrote. First off, love the idea of this contest and definitely encouraging everyone to spend time appreciating nature and just appreciating ourselves. Being a professional student, I felt so much pressure is always being put on us to perform our best and put a backseat to self-care. While the first few years were really hard, I finally made it to the 4th year. Congratulations. I imagine you're almost done now. Only a few months left until graduation, yes, there you go, and still stressing about crippling debt as well as finding a job. Oh my goodness. Yes, I get that. While those are everyday struggles for most of us, I am fortunate enough to be able to take some time and appreciate the surroundings here in New England. Fall foliage is wrapping up and winter is coming. The cold, crisp air is refreshing. The early nights make every day seem so short. This week, to make these moments count, my friends and I are hiking and appreciating the last of the seasons before snow kicks in. While I love taking photos, I always have to remember to enjoy the moment while I'm in it. Got a stunning view today, and I hope I don't forget the tranquility I felt in this instance. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. So good. Isn't it crazy? So, if you are Parpat, Marco Cascadia, or Pixelated Cho, shoot me a DM on Discord, and we'll get your information figured out, and we'll get those prizes sent out to you. So, Parpat, you win a Moment case for any phone that they support, MagSafe mount, and an anamorphic lens, or if you want to sub it out for a different lens, if you don't want the anamorphic lens, you could do that. So thank you so much to Moment for helping me out with all of that. While we're at it, we got a video that's going to launch in just a moment. I'll show you that in a moment. Let's go over here. Let me go to that one product page right here thing, the accessories guide. Oh, also, just curious if there was ever any sort of custom merch that's made. Is there anything that you would be interested in? Let me know. I'm so curious about that. But here, this is the guide that I made with the kind folks at Moment. Oh my goodness, what is going on? I don't know what is happening. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're having some issues here. There you go. Cool. So if here is the video, the page. Okay, so I have like a whole bunch of different accessories that I like and would suggest for the Pixel 6 Pro, including this crazy rig right here, and like all the different things you can get. So here's the Moment case. It comes with a magnetic MagSafe thing in there, which is really cool. Which means you can put these things on there, and even MagSafe works on it. The D2D pocket wireless microphone system. This one's good if you are not always going to be next to your phone. If you're going to be next to your phone, I think the audio might sound a little bit better when you're right next to it. Can one use MagSafe charging with Moment's new M cases? Yes, you can, which is the cool part. Sergi, thank you so much for the happy birthday. Yeah, so this is good. Like, you know, you can set down your phone on like a tripod and then like walk away from it and like walk up like in a field or whatever, and it can get audio from you, which is really cool. So definitely get that, and then you need like a tripod for all that stuff. That makes it easier to put it up on stuff. And then I picked out the anamorphic lens because it's just super cool. It just looks really neat. So if you want to check that out, there is a link to that somewhere. Where is it? Someone help me out. It's probably, man, it's hard to juggle everything in your live stream. My goodness. Let me find that here. But if you want to access that, you can check it out. I think they have some sales going on right now, and if you purchase anything through those links, I do receive a small commission for it. So I always appreciate when you do that as well. Definitely helps support me and all the things that I'm doing here. But I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the next video, and I can even show you a little bit of BTS of the intro to the main video. Where is this? Check out my, oh, here's the link. Okay. Guru Prasad. Oh man, I'm bad with names. Guru Prasad. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, Sergi. Yeah, let's check out some BTS real quick. Let's see. Is there a way to squeeze anamorphic footage on the Pixel 6 Pro? Happy birthday. Yeah, Diz. Oh, what's up? I use Filmic Pro. That's my secret. So this, by the way, if you wanted to see what the timeline looked like for the Pixel 6 Pro review, this is it. It was nuts. Just nuts. And one of the things I did is for all of these B-roll shots, like this or whatever, I filmed it in natural light because it was a sort of sunny color for the Pixel 6. So I literally waited every single day to capture 2 hours of sunlight to film these B-roll shots. It was so extra and unnecessary. It was a good idea and thought, but in practice I was like, wow, this is taking a long time. Joshua, thank you. Oh, well, happy birthday. Yeah, so you can see how this is all natural light. I didn't use any artificial light for all those like B-roll shots, and I think it looks just gorgeous though. I think it turned out really well. But we're going to review the Pixel Fold 3. Come on, Just Cause. That's a really old joke. I'm tempted to just block it. But here's a crazy thing. Let's go over here. Let's go to the intro project, and we're gonna go in here. So when I filmed this, it's very interesting because all these shots are one of those things where there's not a lot of special effects going on here. There's not a lot of special effects going on here at all. It's all like in camera for the most part. So like, for instance, if I were to put this over here, let's take a look at it. This one, I just did this whole thing here where it's not even rotating. It's literally me just moving a light around like this. And so what I did is I just got as many of these light accents and stuff like that going. And then I found the song that I liked, and then I just synced it up with it. And so none of these have any transitions on them. It's all hard cuts. You notice it? It's because the light itself does the hard cut. And so this one, I have it set it up. This one's set up where it's zooming in. So if I undid the zooming in part, it would not have as much. It would just look like this. Oh yeah, I changed the position of it. It's really just, I have it just sitting stationary. You can even see right here, the screen's broken. The screen's broken, and I just zoomed in and moved it up. And then here, I liked this shot more when it's off to the side. I had another shot where it was just in the middle of the frame. Oh my goodness, hi Ruby. Ruby's over here, hold on. It's Ruby. Hi Ruby. How you doing? You just hanging out? You want to say hi to everyone? You want to say hi? She's so sweet because she'll come up to me and meow because she wants up. She wants to hang out. And so she'll just sit over here while I edit. I love you. I love you. Oh, does that feel good? Yeah. I know I've asked about a Pixel Watch, but what are your thoughts and when you're expecting one, if you even are? Oh man, we really, really need it. I hope it comes soon. I actually really like that spot. And I hope we see it this upcoming year. I don't know if that'll for sure happen, but you know, we're a bit stagnant right now with the options that we have. And I know MediaTek is trying to get into the smartphone or smartwatch sphere, but I don't know if they're doing anything with Google. Like they didn't say anything about who they're working with. I'd imagine Google's probably working on their own chip, and probably with Samsung, if I were to guess. That's just my guess, you know, because that's what they're already doing. But yeah, I would say that battery life and a good processor is kind of the necessary change that needs to come into play here. So once they get that going, that'll help out a lot. Is it SimCity what? Background? No, this is my, it is my friend Hannah Parrott's compositions. Yeah, so here's, oh man, wow. This is a long clip. You can literally see me just moving things around too on this, and how I'm positioning it. it's like when I make these like light setups, I'm literally just moving a light all around it in any which way, and from there I hope to find something that gives me a certain mood or look and matches up with music in a certain way. Google was smart letting Samsung go first to the Wear OS 3 so they can outdo the Galaxy with the tensor powered. Yeah, I hope so. So yeah, that's this shot. And then what I did is, since it was, you know, over to the side, I was like, what would be cool is like if it was rotating like that. And so it kind of gave me like Bond vibes. And then I have this synced up with a kick drum. Let's mute the music real quick. So you can see it's like ba-bump, ba-bump. And so the light ba-bump, it acts like a kick drum there, ba-bump. And so, you know, I majored in music, so some of my editing is inspired by the music. Bump. Yeah, so you can see how I have the light moving around things in the order of like the little keyboard side sound right there. So this is all just like zoom. It's like a static shot, and I'm just zooming in or rotating things, and I'm just picking the right lighting characteristics and syncing up with the music. So it's actually surprisingly more like easier than you would imagine. And this shot right here, which I think is like really cool, is it's like lighting up and it cuts out. You know what this shot is? I'll show you what the shot actually looks like. Here's what the shot actually looks like. It's literally sitting on a battery. It's just sitting on a battery. I was like, well, the characteristics of the shot looks really cool. So how do I make this work? And you can see my screen's broken. So I'm literally sitting in a room, a dark room, just waving around a light in order to get it. And so this is actually a very simple intro to make. Unless you clamp it down on something and break it. Something. Don't do that. Yeah, Vincent, isn't it like, it's so fun. Let's get some other shots of, you know, what things look like, and because like it all comes down to like what has the vibe that I want, and sometimes it feels inspired, like you hit some sort of flow, like because I try out like a couple different songs, and some of them like, this pace doesn't feel right, and so I found the one that I liked and went from there. So you can see me waving the light around right here. Do you see it? I'm just trying every whatever pattern I can, and I'll get like inspired by a certain movement. I'm like, oh, this looks good, and so that's the one I ended up using. And then I'm like, oh, got the light in the shot and stuff. So it's literally like painting with light. I think it's so cool. Let's see what the questions are. Would love a virtual tour of your live stream setup at some point. Oh yeah, that's definitely happening. This video would have been cool in the launch event. How's that feel? Oh, thank you. Last Panda under a happy birthday. Oh, thank you. God bless you as well. Mark Reynolds. Hey, so at what point is the Pixel going to be good enough that I switch out from the Galaxy? Seeing as everything is built around that in my tech life right now, it would be a big move. I don't know. I mean, they're all kind of starting to look more and more like the same, right? And I guess like Samsung is ditching DeX soon is what I heard. I don't know. I haven't actually read into that, but that's what I heard. So there's that whole thing. That's interesting. And then and Google's getting better. I don't know. It really just comes down to your preference, like what you feel more comfortable with. But yeah, ecosystem is important. But ecosystem is changing. It's becoming different. Love the sneak peek though, your process. Yeah. I mean, I would just say for most people, like, if you're making content, just like start doing stuff. Like it is actually way easier than you think in many ways. It's just knowing some basic foundational settings and like white balance and your, you know, how to expose things and stuff like that. But all right, I am going to launch a new video. Let's do that. Let's launch a new video. You'll be the first to know about it. I'm going to post it. I'm going to make it go public. And then in the comments, make sure you leave a comment there. Leave a birthday cake. Leave a birthday cake emoji in the comments. So I know that you're the ones who are here for the live stream. And if you're here from the live stream and you leave a birthday cake as an emoji, I'm going to look for your comment and make sure I respond to that one first. So we're going to make that go live. I'm going to post the link in the chat. So you can go to it. So if you see a notification come up, make sure you tap on the notification on your phone or your device and view the video there. And if you don't see a notification pop up, go ahead and click the link in the chat. And I'll see you there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Congratulations to all the winners. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Happy Thanksgiving to those who are celebrating it. And stay strong for those who are seeing this as a hard time, you know, because of a lot of different things. And, you know, you may have some longings or hurtings and stuff like that. Just know that I'm thinking about you and praying for you. Yeah, come hang out in the Discord chat if you need some company. All right, I'll see you later. Take care. Thank you. I'm fine. I'm always the same. Appreciate that. All right, take care. Bye.